I'm Emily, and this is my podcast called よっぱれ英会話 English Nomikai Podcast. I'm so excited because today Katsu is joining me on the podcast. Yay! So basically, I started this podcast as a way for Japanese people to get to hear native conversational English and to be immersed and learn English that way. Because for me, learning Japanese, I found that Japanese podcasts are very helpful. So I hope that you can listen to the podcast sometime and that it will help with your English. So if you use Apple Podcasts or Spotify or any other place to listen to podcasts, please search よっぱれ英会話 English Nomikai Podcast and please listen. Thank you.
Thank you. Are you already drinking something?
Yes. So today I am drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon, PBR, which I'm sure you know quite well.
I don't know.
This is like the most popular cheap beer in America, I think. So my boyfriend always drinks this beer.
Is that the one like when I went to your house last time and, drunk together?
Definitely. Yes.
I remember.
Yeah, it's a light beer.
Ryan.
Oh, wait, no, that was Tecate, probably.
Oh,
Wait,
really?
It could have been PBR. We put lime in anything. Yeah.
That's your culture.
That is our personal culture. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What are you
I see.
drinking?
Okay. I haven't opened it yet because, I follow Japanese culture.
Good for you.
We cannot drink before we kanpai.
I'm sorry, I broke the rules. I'm so bad. First I told your secret and now I drank my beer early.
It's okay. Listen to the, sound.
Ooh, nice sound. Is that a Yazoo? Is that from Yazoo Brewery?
Yeah, I forgot to introduce. This is Yazoo, which I don't usually buy, but, I'm in our podcast, so I wanted to introduce something from Tennessee.
Yes, I love Yazoo. And I've had that beer before, Dos Perros.
Yes, Dos Perros.
Do you know what that means in Spanish?
2 dogs?
Yes, I think so.
You're not sure?
Of course, it's 2 dogs, Dos Perros.
This is actually good, right?
Yeah, I really like that one.
And there is a brewery. How do you say brewery?
Yeah, brewery.
In, Nashville area. And I've been there one time and the atmosphere was very good.
I haven't been to the Yazoo Brewery yet. I should go.
Oh, let's go together when it's warmer.
Yes, I would love that. Yeah, let's do it.
Good.
Awesome. So we always do a cheers at the beginning. So what would you like to cheers to today?
Cheers to our beautiful weekend.
Yes, cheers to our beautiful weekend. Kanpai.
Kanpai.
Yay. Umai.
Oishii.
Oishii. Yay. Well, speaking of beer and drinking, today's topic is drinking culture.
Yay. That sounds so exciting. I love drinking.
I love drinking so much. Yes. And on our last episode, we talked about living abroad, which was very fun. And we got to talk about drinking a little bit. But today, I want to dive deeper and talk about drinking culture in America and Japan.
Yes.
Yeah. So I want to ask you, first, how have you seen the way that you drink change as you have gotten older?
Yeah. I've been loving drinking, since when I was a university student.
Yeah.
And I enjoy drinking with my friends, especially the friends from, part-time job. So we usually finish working midnight and then we, because I was working for, yakiniku restaurant.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So we finish working, midnight. And after that, we go to another, yakiniku restaurant to eat. to eat and drink.
To
Yes.
yakiniku?
And after finish part-time job for yakiniku, then go to other yakiniku restaurant and eat and drink. And the restaurant we used to go, close around, 2 a.m. or 3 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
So at the time, we don't have final train to go back home. So
Oh my gosh.
we moved to karaoke
Mm-hmm.
and drinking hard again until sun comes up.
Incredible. You must have really smelled like yakiniku.
I guess so. Yeah, but this was fun time. And, friends from part-time job, like everyone was crazy about drinking.
Oh my gosh.
And basically my, alcohol tolerance is high. People, like my friends say that. But in the community,
Mm-hmm.
like people never say my alcohol tolerance is high.
In the
You know what I
community now? What do you mean?
Part-time job friend.
Okay. So you're,
then-
compared to them, it wasn't so high because they drink
like
often?
we are, like I was the average.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when I go to, different groups,
Mm.
like baseball team, which I was belong to, or university
Right.
dance club or something, like everyone said, oh, your alcohol tolerance is really high.
Mm,
But never happened in my, part-time job community.
right. Because they just go really hard.
Yes.
That's funny.
So, I drank so much when I was maybe university student.
Okay.
And, getting older, I became a businessman. And it didn't really change.
It did not change.
So, when I walk through the office,
Mm.
many senpai is older people and, many doki, like, which is, same age friends
Mm-hmm.
and also kohai, ask me, oh, why don't we go get some drink after the job?
Right.
Like this.
Right.
And it happens at least, 3 times per week.
Mm.
Sometimes I have, 5 days nomikai in
Oh
a row.
my gosh. I'm so jealous. I've never really had a culture where I could drink with coworkers. It
Right?
sounds really fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
And some people say, I don't want to go to, drink together with coworker or,
Right.
like senpai or something.
Right.
But I actually enjoyed it,
Yeah.
getting to know each other, right?
But you don't have like a family. So doesn't that make it easier?
Yes, I'm single, so this is easy for me, but
Right.
Some senpais with family maybe ask me, 1 time per week.
Mm.
But many different senpai ask me 1 time per week, so
Right.
it
So
end
you
up
drink
with
one
5
with
days.
him, one with them. Like,
Yes.
I was really surprised when I was in Japan that I had coworkers that would go out drinking with their coworkers almost every night, but they were married and had children. It really shocked me. I was like, really? You're going to go out that often? You met people like that? I'm like,
Yeah, if we have family, maybe it would be different.
Yeah, I feel like it depends on your job in America, but I feel like we don't as much have that culture of like nomikais, of going out to drink with your coworkers. But it depends, like in the restaurant industry, because I used to work at a pizza shop. I know a lot of people would go out drinking after work, but I never went.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't go. I was too tired.
You should go different pizza restaurant.
Yeah. And then I can just smell like pizza.
Yes, then go to karaoke bar.
That's my biggest angry thing about America. Why do we still not have karaoke like in Japan?
Yeah, I've never seen karaoke bar in Tennessee.
There are so many Japanese cultural things that have come to America and become popular, but I'm still waiting for karaoke. And honestly, I want to invest and I want to help start a karaoke business because I think I can make a lot of money in America.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I think so. But I'm curious. The karaoke bar, I don't see karaoke bar here, but are there many in California or New York?
I think that there are in California, New York, maybe Atlanta. There's a few that have started, but
not Japanese style, right?
Oh, there's a few Japanese style, I think, in big cities.
It looks exactly same as in
I
Japan.
think so. I think so, but I'm not sure. But in Nashville, definitely not. We have many American style karaoke bars. But I don't like those because it's just one room, like the bar, and one person is singing for everyone in the bar. And I'm too I'm too nervous. I don't want to sing in front of strangers, like people I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I never do that.
Have you been to one?
You mean American style karaoke?
Yeah.
No.
You haven't been. Yeah, I haven't even been to watch other people. It makes me uncomfortable. But I've seen it in movies. And I know that we have many in Nashville because Nashville is Music City and we have a lot of music things. But yeah.
I see. Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's one thing I'm wondering, like, since now you're living in America, has that affected your drinking culture?
Yes, pretty much. So, United States, maybe, especially Tennessee area.
Yeah.
This is completely automotive society, right?
Right. There's no public transport. We drive like everywhere.
Yes. So, maybe there's no culture, like after work nomikai things.
Right. Because you have to drive there.
Yeah.
You can't just walk close to the office.
And, my company is located in a, suburb area of Nashville. So there is no bar,
Right.
Walkable distance bar doesn't exist.
Right. There's nothing close by.
And, especially in this situation, COVID-19, people don't go to office. So we never have, after work nomikai.
Right.
This is kind of sad.
That is sad.
So when I was in Japan, I had many nomikais.
Right.
But here, no. So that's why I started drinking by my own.
Now you drink by yourself? Oh my gosh, come drink with me.
Yeah, I wish I can. But I still need Uber, right? To get to your house. So.
Right. I mean, you can just come to our house and then sleep at our house and then go home the next day.
Okay, let's do this on Friday night or Saturday night.
Yes, let's do it. I think, but that brings me to a good point, which is that I feel like even not during COVID, like even during normal times, it's more common in America to drink at your friends' houses, to drive to a friend's house and have a party at their house and then just maybe sleep at their house and then go home.
I see.
Right? Because you've been to parties at our house.
Yeah. So almost a year ago, we had our Chinese New Year party at Emma's house. That was so much fun.
Yeah. We did karaoke at that party. I remember.
What did we sing? Maybe Kanabun and
Naimono Nedari.
Kimi no Nawa?
Oh, did we? Zen Zen Zense?
Yes, I think I remember.
I definitely cannot sing that in Japanese, but there's an English version.
Maybe you are like, Katsu, sing, please. Like
oh, that sounds like something I would do. Katsu, I like this song. Please sing it.
Yeah.
Even we didn't know each other very well a year ago.
Second time to see you or something, right?
Yeah, it was our second time hanging out.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Like, I actually met many people, like many new people, and also we did some drinking games. Yeah, I want to introduce the drinking game.
Yes. I actually just learned a new drinking game and I really want to play it with you next time.
Yeah, let's do this.
It involves cups and ping pong balls.
Is that beer pong?
It's not beer pong. It's like another version of beer pong and it's so fun. So I just played it recently and my boyfriend was not very good at it. And so he had to keep drinking many beers.
Was he okay?
He was okay. But yeah, it was fun. So I think that because like things are so far away in a lot of America, like Tennessee and Nashville, sometimes going to a bar can be really like difficult because you have to drive there and then you drink, but then how do you get home? Or you have to pay for a taxi or an Uber or a Lyft. And so it just feels like mendokusai, like there's too many things you have to do. But since in America, you have bigger apartments and bigger houses than most people in Japan, it's easy to have a party at your house with friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Emma, how was your drinking, life in Japan? How often, did you, go out or something?
I drank so much in Japan. Like way more than I drink now. When I was in university, I did not drink much because I went to a Christian university with many rules. And so I just didn't drink a lot there. So that when I went to Japan, I went like crazy about drinking. And all of my friends who are also like English teachers in Japan also drank a lot. So every weekend there would be some big party at a bar, karaoke, and we always did like nomihodais, and I didn't know my limit well. So I often like drank way too much and like became sick. So it was fun, but it was not my best time.
But sounds so much fun.
Yeah, Japan is really convenient for drinking. Like in America, you can't drink outside. But in Japan, you can easily like buy drinks from a konbini. Konbinis are everywhere. So you can just buy a drink and then drink it wherever you want. Like it's so free.
Did you drink Strong Zero?
I drank Strong Zero. Yes.
This is so good, right?
Yeah, it's so good. What is like the bitter? There's like one that's like bitter.
Bitter?
Is that Strong Zero? I don't know.
Strong Zero is like 9%.
Oh yeah.
Too high.
Yeah.
Like basically, lemon or grapefruit.
Yeah. Yeah. I tried like every flavor and I liked, it's really nice how cheap it is. And you can buy a Strong Zero that's like 9%. And I can have just like one or two of those and I'm like done for the night. But in America, I feel like I have to buy so much alcohol because if you're going to a party, you can't just bring your beer. You need to like bring something to share. So you're buying like a 6-pack of beer or a box of wine to share. I think, which is weird when you think about it because Japan is more of a community like mindset. Like you're thinking about other people, whereas America is individuals. But with drinking, I always felt like, that's not totally true. I feel like I was more individual in Japan. I just worried about my drink.
Yeah.
Is that real?
Yeah, I understand what you said. Is it because we, Japanese people don't really have home party, no?
I think that must be why. The rules all totally change when it's a home party.
Yeah. But if we, drink in the park or something,
right.
I bring something to share. Like,
oh, you do?
Yeah.
Maybe I was just selfish when I was in Japan.
Maybe no.
My other question I wanted to ask you is about your criteria for choosing a bar or place that you want to go drink at. For example, for example, when I was in America, I often like the bars that are basement bars. They always have a really good atmosphere, like super chill, like kind of feels like, not secret, but it's just like chill. There's not too many people. You're like under the ground. It's dark. It's like a good atmosphere. But in Japan, I tried to go to follow that same criteria, but all the basement bars I went to were really weird. And like, like too small, too intimate. So every person in the bar, like, looks at me when I come inside. Like, who are you?
Oh.
So when I was in Japan, I really liked bars that were on the second floor. They always had a really good atmosphere, like second floor bars.
Why second floor?
Because you could always look out the window or you could sit on like the balcony and just like look at the people walking below. So those always felt like a good atmosphere and relaxed for me. So it's totally different when I was in America and Japan, like finding for me, like, oh, this is a good bar.
So your advice would be don't go to basement bar.
I don't know why. Every time I went to a basement bar, it was strange. I felt like trapped, like I am stuck in this place and everyone can see me.
It's interesting. I've never thought about that.
What
But
about
maybe...
you?
Okay, so I have my own criteria, of course.
Okay.
So I always want to go, where local people recommend. Right? Like local people always know the best one.
Yeah, they told me to go to the basement bar.
Oh, really? That's funny.
Yeah, so I
But
listened
okay.
and I went. I was like, eh? But anyways, keep going.
Okay. So I, usually ask local people, oh, where should I go? Or something like this. So trust me, when you, come to Tokyo, Yokohama area, especially Machida, where my hometown is.
Okay, I'll trust you. I know some good bars in Tokyo.
Yeah, there are many good bars,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
But, I prefer the restaurant, which is not too popular,
Okay.
but only local people know.
Yeah, I
And
feel the same
tastes
way.
good.
I agree.
Yes. And I also prefer restaurant, where it's quiet, like not like a sport bar, because I want to enjoy, conversation with my friends, not the music.
Recently, I started liking sports bars.
Oh, really? Why?
Since I came to Nashville. Nashville has a lot of like, I call them, this is kind of an old term, but like hipster bars. Like the atmosphere is so much that it feels like you have to look cool to go there. Like there's like too much pressure to be a cool person to be in that bar. And so I'm like kind of tired of that. I just want to go to a bar and be myself. So in a sports bar, nobody cares. There's like no atmosphere. It's just like you just go and people are loud and watching sports and nobody cares what you're doing.
Are you still able to have conversation? Like, is that not too loud?
I've got a big voice.
This is my problem. I have small voice, so people never understand what I'm trying to say.
But then you can like whisper in their ear and it gets like,
Yeah.
intimate.